Yo guys, how's it going? In this tutorial, just wanna solve the problem which someone asked in Stack Overflow, and the question is that how to schedule a function to run every hour on Flask. I have a Flask web hosting with no access to cron command. How can I execute some Python function every hour? And as you can see, it just get a 220k 220,000 times view, which is kind of good. So I decided to solve this problem because I think some people got this problem, and I want to explain how why doing a schedule your Flask app can be a good idea, and your Flask website can be a good idea on how it can, what kind of benefit it can have for you guys. As you can see, there is an answer here. The answer is that you can use a background scheduler from blah 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 whatever, and then here I'm not going to explain this script, but I wrote my script which is kind of same as this one, and I want to explain that one. And this is my script. This is a simple one. The simple one is that from Flask, import Flask, render template string, because we wanna return the string here, and here we have app scheduler.schedulers.background. From this module, import this background scheduler, and then so we need these two modules, which is important. We need to import these, which if you wanna use a scheduler in our Flask app. And we need to create a function, for example my job, it can be anything, and then your function that should run every 10 seconds, we can change the second to another time, whatever. And then print job is running, because I just wanna test, I just wanna show you every 10 seconds it will work, okay? And then we are going to use inheritance, Flask, name, and then use app, put it in the app variable, and then say create another variable with the name of a scheduler, and use background scheduler from this module, and then here daemon equal true, and which is mean whenever the program get finished, just finish this, because there is a background scheduler. It's just going to run this function in a background of the Flask app. And daemon is true. It's just going to show you and explain to you and tell you whenever you finish the Flask app, and the Flask app gets finished, or whatever happened to that. Okay, I don't have to explain to you, but I want to show you like that. For example, here, imagine that we are going to run the Python file, and then right now it's on the localhost IP address and 5000, right? If I'm going to press Ctrl C, it's just going to finish terminal, right? So terminated. So whenever the Python script or the Flask app or the website, whatever, terminated, you are going to finish this background scheduler. But if not, you have to make this background scheduler always until the Flask app or Python script or whatever terminates. And just going to work background, because as you can see, it's a background scheduler. It's just going to work on the background of the our Python script. And here, okay, we use this variable which we use here, and then say okay, now add the job. And as you can see, it's completely like easy, because human can read it, but that's why Python is so easy programming language, and at the same time so powerful. Scheduler.add underline job, and then we are going to add our job, and our job is going to be the function which need to run in every certain of time. It can be 10 seconds, it can be in a week, it can be in an hour, it can be in a day, or whatever. And interval is the time, so we have to specify the interval here, and then say okay, interval here is seconds, sometimes it's going to be weeks, sometimes it's going to be days, or whatever, and then start. Okay, and then here I use app.root because it's a Flask app, right? We are going to make a website, and then a slash, and then create a function with the name of home, and then whenever someone requests to the website, and our website is just going to run the localhost, right? With a slash, just a slash, that means nothing. Without nothing, just request to the website, just going to run this function, which is going to return job is running. And if name equal with main, that means if the Python escape run, app.run. And okay, let me show you. Here we are going to get our IP localhost with the 5000 port. When we are going to open it, job is running. What is this? This job is running because it's a slash, right? That means if the person only open the website without any directory / nothing, you're just going to return this string. And as you can see at the background here, it is a background, right? Because we say background scheduler. At the background, it just every 10 seconds, it's just going to print job is running, job is running, job is running, job is running, every 10 seconds. And now after this, as you can see, it's just going to print again because every 10 seconds. Even if we can just specify our time or change the time in a different type like days, weeks, hours, or whatever. And then first, now I wanna explain what's the benefit. The benefit is so easy. Imagine that you have a WooCommerce website and you want to. There are a lot of benefits on. Honestly, there are tons of advantages and benefits exist for this scheduler. But one of them is that imagine that you have a WooCommerce website which is a Flask app, and then when people are going to sign up in your website, you want your Flask app to send the advertising email to their credential every week. So you cannot do it with a time, you cannot do it with a module of a library of time. You have to use a scheduler, and you have to say, okay, if the user sign up and give the credential, and credential is email address, name, whatever, then every week send this advertising email to them. So the scheduler can be so useful and helpful for all of the businesses. And then here I have the main example for you, a scheduler in Flask app. And here I just wrote the script easily. We have a function my job, and here it is different from this one because it is for a real life. And then here we say, okay, my job, retrieve a list of sign up user from your database or any other data source, whatever. Sign up user variable, we define that, and then say get a sign up users. But this is a function, right? What is it inside it? We don't know because it's up to you. Maybe you are going to get the sign up user from the database, maybe from other sources or whatever. So you have to define your function here. But I define it here. You have to just write your code here. Implement your own logic to fetch the list of sign up user, whatever. So it can be your codes. And then the sign up user, we are going to put the sign up users into the sign up users variable, and then we say for every user which is exists in this sign up users variable, for every of them send a weekly email. And then user.email, because imagine that here for every user which sign up, there is some other credential like email, like name, whatever. So we say send a weekly email to user.email. So but you have to specify that, and you have to write your own logic. I was just trying to explain to you in a real life. And then here we have a send weekly email function which you have to write your own logic again. Logic to send the weekly email to the specific email, which you can use a SMTP lib module, which is so freaking easy. And then here we just simply use a scheduler to do this, to send the email and do this process per 1 week, because the scheduler interval is weeks and the weeks is 1. We say for every user we sign up in our website, send the advertising email, which can be any email which you want in this function, send the advertising email for every 1 week. That means for every 1 week send this advertising email. And then we just do easy like app.route whatever, define home, and then that's it. So the scheduler is so, it has a lot of advantages and it has a lot of benefits for programmers and WooCommerce website and all of the businesses. So for programmers who don't know how to do a scheduler in Flask app, I just explain it to you. You can use a app scheduler. You can use the app scheduler.background module in a Python. But if you don't have it, you can just simply pip install it. But I think you have it. But if you don't have it, you can pip install that. Because I don't remember, I got the first time which I used this module, I got the error. Or not, but I think you don't have it, so you have to simply say pip3 install and the name of your module. The name of your module is this app scheduler. This is the name of your module, and that's it. But if you want to get more information, you can simply go to Stack Flow and the question this number, how to schedule a function to run every hour on Flask. There are some other programmers who solve this problem by their own Python code and by their own solution, but I explained to you. I just wrote a simple Python script for you guys, and I explained to you in my way. But if you didn't like it, you can simply go to Stack Flow and read others suggestion of other programmers, and just after that just decide which way you wanna use during your coding. And if you want to change the time, you can say, for example, for weeks 1 for the hours, you can say every hours, or you can say even minutes. But don't remember that, don't write minute, you have to write minutes. Hours, week, or even for example 1 minute. Let me show you here, it just working. 1 minute, I'm going to say minutes, and the minute is going to be 1. That means every 1 minute just print job is running in the background. And then I want to show you it's just going to work here. The time is 10:07 p.m. When the time is going to be 10:08.5, I think, because I think the time is not 10:07 exactly, the time is 10:07.5 or something. When the time is going to be 10:08.5, we are going to see in the background job is running. We just need to wait here, because I just want to show you like the kind of proof of concepts, something like that. I just want to show you it's working. Here we just need to wait until we get the job is running string, and the interval is minutes, and the minute is 1. So every 1 minute print this. We didn't get it yet, but we have to get it soon. As you can see, we already get the job is running string because the 1 minute passed. That's it. So if you wanted to change the interval, like change the interval type, like minute, week, hour, whatever, you can simply say for minute, for seconds. It has a s, not second. Hours, or even weeks, or even you have months, I think. So I don't know if you have months, but if you want, you can check it out in the documentation of this module. So I explained about the benefit of this solution and of this problem, and I said the benefit can be sending an advertising email in every certain time, for example every hour, every week, every month, or even there are lots more benefits honestly, but it depends on your project. But I gave you the solution how you can do it in a Flask app with Python. That's I hope you love this tutorial. And another thing, my YouTube channel is Security Hunter. Yeah, I know my YouTube channel is Security Hunter, and I need to talk about hack mostly, or something like that, ethical hacking, penetration testing, or something like that. But I decided to add some programming educate, like programming how can I say, I was just trying to add some programming educational videos to my YouTube channel as well, so for the programmers it can be useful as well. That's right. So don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, like each video which you thought, which you think it's useful, and then if you have any question you can comment below. I'm going to answer all of your question as fast as possible. That's it. See you later. Goodbye.